What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be watching this guy that he smashed his hand.
What do I love about the design of the 2019 Edge ST? The honeycomb grille, the LED lighting, the exhaust.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to be tricking myself into believing that this is my own hand. And the end goal of this is once I trick myself into believing that this is my own hand, I'm going to be crushing it in the hydraulic press while my brain is thinking it's my own hand and see if my brain can actually trick myself into believing there's any pain
it! Guys, it do this.
Okay, so in order to not just test this on
myself, that looks like
I've
real
got the help
hand.
from my friend Indiana here. So I'm going to be testing this out on me and
that actually looks like a real hand.
It actually does work.
That does not actually look like a real hand because there's his fingers,
so we've got him set up here. Real hand, fake hand, right? Real hand.
I can
over
see
here.
his fingers.
So he's going to leave his hands like this. The fake hand is over here blocked completely from his view. So I'm going to be in the front here and I'm going to be stroking the same part of each finger. And I'm going to be doing it at the same time. If you don't do it at the same time, then it doesn't trick the brain. So how is this actually happening? Well, scientists began studying this phenomenon when they noticed that some patients who had strokes noticed that they began to feel like their hand or their limb or some other appendage was not their own. And in fact, sometimes they even claimed ownership of somebody else's appendage. And so they would say,
no, this is like a little prank to someone. Like, you're really gonna smash your hand? Yep, just do a press. That doesn't hurt. Yes, it does. I'm scared. It should be bloody and stuff. That's like a little prank. Like,
they think that their hand isn't their own, or they would think somebody else's hand is their own hand. And this wasn't just a passive belief, but they literally thought they didn't own their own hand. It wasn't part of their body, or someone else's hand was part of their body. And so scientists began to understand that they could dramatically alter the sense of ownership of your own body somehow. For the patients with the stroke, it was due to a damaged part of their brain. But scientists actually set out to see if they could alter the sense of ownership of the body with an experiment. And one of those experiments is this rubber hand experiment. And the reason this works so well is because the sense of ownership of your own body comes from a lot of different sensory organs in your body, not just one. And so your brain combines your vision along with your sense of touch to know that this is your own hand. This belongs to your body. But you can mess with that a little bit by changing up the vision. So you still feel the touch, but your brain starts to assign that touch as to coming from somewhere else because it starts to trust your eyes. Your eyes see that a hand is being touched in the same way that your hand is being felt out of your view. And so your brain starts to reassign that appendage. So it says, okay, even though I'm pretty sure this wasn't my hand, it starts to just believe that it is your hand. Here we go.
Very smart. Why did they have to put a blanket on them, like a blanket?
This is already so weird.
Actually, that fake hand right there actually looks like a real hand.
The slow one, the slow creep. The slow creep.
She's
Whoa. Now it's like really happening.
Is it really?
Wait, that's boy.
Yeah, my brain keeps thinking, why does my hand look so weird? Once you're feeling
why do they have 3 hands?
See if you feel pain.
They have 3 sleeves? They have 3 sleeves? Oh, I know. They don't have 3.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And so do you feel like you've lost your hand?
That's why they get a blanket. They don't get a sleeve.
So it's called dismembership. So your brain actually, once it starts to pick up that it thinks that the rubber hand is your own hand, then it actually dismembers, it starts to dismember your other hand. And scientists have actually studied this. They've actually looked into what happens when you start to dismember your own hand. you actually start to lose the ability to respond quickly in it. And so the way they tested this is, so they have the setup, and once it starts to change into the hand, thinking that the hand is your own part of your own body, then they would send electrical impulses from the brain down the hand and see how long it took to respond in your real hand, and it actually delayed the response time. So that meant that when you're thinking this is your own hand, you get delayed response in your real hand. The brain actually stops you from thinking that your real hand is your real hand, and it can't even respond quickly. That was weird.
Like when you have your fake hand and someone touches it, it actually feels
really
like it's your real hand.
Okay, we're gonna start out first. Let's get the illusion going. Start the strokes.
I'd have to paint, like crush it.
It's so weird, especially with it so far away from my other hand with the setup.
Far away,
it still feels like it.
Yeah.
So keep stroking the fingers as it goes down. Okay, tricking my brain into thinking my own hand is getting crushed. 3, 2, 1. Oh no!
Oh, it's gonna go down.
It's so weird.
It's going down. Can I actually feel it?
Whoa!
And what's that noise? It doesn't
Holy
hurt.
cow! Oh, that's horrible.
If that was a real hand, if that hand will be dead.
Oh, that's so weird.
Oh, I want to
Still
explode.
feeling it.
I want Taya to explode.
Okay, so this is really weird. So it's obviously crushed, but
Yeah, it is.
I still feel it like it's my own hand there. I
Yeah.
can feel him stroking my hand, and it looks like my hand, but it's the
it's
hand that's
just
crushed in
a
the
little
press.
prank. We pranked
So the
you,
hand
buddy.
illusion, the rubber
If
hand
you
illusion
think
still
it was
works
a
while your
real
hand's
hand.
getting crushed in a
We
hydraulic
pranked
press.
you in the
Oh, man.
press.
That's
Prank your blah.
That's so funny.
Pull it. Pull it.
Can you unhook
Pull
me?
the fingers. Wait.
Ah,
Ow.
not that bad.
No.
Oh, well, okay. That's kind of bad.
We have a couple stitches here and there.
Man, that looks like
I
it
just gotta
didn't
say
even
thank
hurt.
you so much for letting me be the assistant scientist today.
Assistant to the scientist, actually.
All right.
Okay, so I'd like to thank Indiana for
Oh, so I think we have time so I can watch other people do 2 videos. Let's do a different video. Let's do this how to magic.
Please remember, turn off your faucet when you brush, today and every day.
How to magic.
Good job.
There's so many people to magic. That's good for people. And that's even
Open it
nice
up, reach
for-
inside, and there's actually an Egyptian artifact.
Now watch, all I have to do is just rub. It looks like. And the bottle will magically refill.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Magic Nile water of invisibility.
I think I messed up. I got too many cards. Got the whole deck in my pocket, except for your card over here.
You're gonna. How we do this? You are very fast, my friend, okay? You're very fast, okay?
What's good? Welcome back to How to Magic. I am your host, Evan Era. Today we are here in Cairo, Egypt, and I'm showing you 7 Egyptian magic tricks. Already playing and exploring some ancient Egyptian magic secrets. Many amazing magic tricks originated right here in Egypt, from the classic cups and balls trick to the classic Sphinx illusion. Egypt is home to a rich history and heritage of magic, so it's only right that we're here to perform some amazing illusions right here in the heart of Cairo. Here's a cool Egyptian card trick that the pharaohs would be proud of. So we have all different cards in this deck, right?
All different
Right, just
cards.
reach in, pick anyone out you want. Perfect. Okay,
I think
show it
it's
to the
gonna be
camera
all
here.
the same cards.
Okay, sorry if I see it.
It's gonna be all
Put
the
it back
same
anywhere in the deck.
cards. Dude, if I'm right, then I'm gonna be magic.
Quick shuffle.
Then I'm gonna be magic.
Start the side. Okay, watch the sand right here. Think about your card.
How in the world?
Just like that, the box of cards magically rises from the sand.
That's like
Inside the
a
box.
magic trick. Oh, that's how to do that. How'd you do that?
Alright, here's how it's done. I'm about to reveal a secret. The secret to this trick is extremely simple, and I'll teach you how it's done right now. First things first, you need the ground beneath your feet to be nothing but sand. You can do this on a beach, in the desert. Just need to make sure you have a few inches of sand below the surface. The next thing you'll need is a box from a deck of cards. You'll want this to be completely empty. The reason the box needs to be empty is you're going to hide a remote control motor inside. And as soon as you hit the switch on the remote, it begins to vibrate, and it will actually shake itself out of the sand. So all we're going to do is just kind of set this on the top of the sand, kind of push the sand up on the sides, just like this. Now what I did is I simply just sprinkled some sand on top like this and lightly buried a box of cards. And I took a duplicate card from the one that I forced on them and I hid it inside the box. Then all you have to do is have this remote hidden in your pocket, and when you hit the button, the electric motor inside the box will begin to vibrate, and it will actually move the sand on top of the box. It makes it look like it's just magically rising from beneath the sand. Then once it's fully risen, you can simply switch the motor off, pick up the box of cards, pop it open, and pull out their selected cards. So the beauty of this is with the remote, you can be 5, 10, even 20 feet away and make the box activate and start rising out of the sand. And that is the secret of the magic resurrecting deck of cards. This one is a trick known to magicians around the world. This is the magic Sphinx illusion. So the Sphinx principle is pretty simple. All it is a way to show the inside of a box or a rectangular structure completely empty, then with just a wave of your hand or a curtain, a way to make an object, a person, or a landmark magically appear inside. So it's only right that we're here in Egypt to show you the secrets behind the magic Sphinx illusion, because the Sphinx is right there. Okay, here's what you're gonna need to pull off the magic Sphinx illusion. You just need a couple of mirrors. Let me show you how to set it up. So you want to start out with your little object inside the box right in the middle. The mirrors are going to move into place right like this and meet in the middle. And as you can see, what happens here is the mirror on this side reflects this side of the box line and makes it look like the line on the back of the box. The same thing happening on this side with this mirror. Then when a curtain comes over or a hand, the mirrors are moved out of the way to reveal the object inside and make it look like it has just magically appeared. The Sphinx illusion was first created by Thomas Tobin in 1865 to mark his 200th performance at the Egyptian Hall. A seemingly disembodied Egyptian head was contained in a box set on an empty table. The head of the Egyptian Sphinx would smile, open its eyes, and even speak. The table that the Sphinx head sat upon almost certainly contained the double mirrors on each side of the legs, enabling someone to be hidden inside and secretly operate the head of the Sphinx. The Sphinx principle is used today in many different magic tricks and stage illusions the world over, such as the modern head on a platter illusion seen here. And that is the secret behind the magic Sphinx illusion. Okay, this one is the Egyptian Book of Magic illusion. Take a look. So we actually found this book inside one of the ancient pyramids, and it has something really amazing inside. Let me show you. So all you do is take the magic book, open it up, reach inside, and there's actually an Egyptian artifact inside the book. Super amazing Egyptian magic trick that will teach you the secret of right now. Okay, here is the secret of the Egyptian magic book. This is not a normal book, and we really didn't find it in a pyramid. This is actually a specially made book for magicians that has a stretchy material put over the book. It's kind of like a stretchy spandex material, to where you can put a large object like this artifact here, this reproduction. You can put it down in the book like this, and it'll stretch out the back of the book. You can then close the front, show the book from the side and front, and it looks totally normal. Then you pull out an object that is way larger than could actually fit inside the book. It's a classic magic trick adapted for Egypt, sure to impress anyone from farmer to pharaoh. This next one is the Egyptian mummy psychic mind reading trick. Take a look. All right, Ava, so I have an ancient Egyptian magic trick to show you. We have a bunch of ancient Egyptian artifacts here. This is the Key of Life. I have a little Anubis here and a pyramid. So check this out. We have 3 mummies right here, one white, one gray, and one black. We also have a little Egyptian sarcophagus here with sand inside it. What I want you to do is I'm going to turn my back in a second. You're going to select any one of the little mummies that you want and place it
inside the sarcophagus, put the lid on, and then bury the other 2 in the sand so that I have no way of knowing which one is inside the sarcophagus. And I'm going to see if I can read your mind using ancient Egyptian magic. Okay? Pick any one of the mummies you want and place it inside the little sarcophagus. I'm going to turn my back now. Make sure you bury the other 2.
Okay.
With the Air Charger's 3-in-1 stop loop, you control the power. Too little, you splash. Too much, you crash. Pump it up just right to hit your mark. Air Chargers, pump it up, rock the stars. Pump it to the max. Blast the fuse loop and get extreme air. Now put your skills to the test with the barrel roll challenge. Hear the power. Air Chargers, Air Chargers. Air Chargers is the 3-in-1 stop loop, each sold separately. No batteries.
That's easy.
Alright, so you buried the 2 and there's 1 inside here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could have picked any of the 3. I feel like the white and the gray are buried somewhere here, which means the black must be inside if the white and gray are there. You chose the black.
Wow, how'd you do this? How'd you know?
Egyptian magic.
Here's the secret of the magic Egyptian mummy mind-reading trick. So we're here in the Egyptian Museum of Cairo to show you the secret behind the magic mummy mind-reading trick. You've got 3 different little mummies here and 1 sarcophagus. These 3 mummies are not created equal. They're actually weighted in different ways. The gray one is equally balanced, so you can actually feel it when it's inside the sarcophagus. If it's equally balanced, you know it's the gray mummy that they selected. The white mummy is weighted at its head. So when you take the sarcophagus back from them after they put the mummy inside, you can feel the weight. If it's weighted towards the head, you know that they selected the white mummy. Furthermore, the black one is weighted at its feet. So when the black one is inserted in the sarcophagus and you feel it weighted at the feet, you know that they selected black. When you give these to your spectators, tell them to select any one of the white, gray, or black, put it inside the sarcophagus and hide the other 2 in their pocket. You leave the room while they do this. Once they've completed it, you come back in, you're able to pick up the sarcophagus and instantly know which one they selected. Stay tuned until the end of the video if you want to win the mummy mind-reading trick. And that was the amazing secret of the Egyptian mummy mind-reading trick. This next one is an amazing Egyptian illusion with water straight from the Nile River. Take a look. So for this trick, we have some water from the Nile River in Egypt, and we also have a picture of the Egyptian god Thoth. He was the god of writing and magic. So here's what happens. We take the water from the Nile, which Egyptians believe has magical properties. So watch, all we have to do is take the picture of Thoth, we dip it down in the water, and the water of the Nile makes the image completely disappear. So the image of Thoth is really gone, and then watch, all we have to do is remove it from the water of the Nile, and it magically reappears. Everything can be handed out for inspection, and your audience can even try it themselves. Okay, here is the secret of the magic Nile water of invisibility. That is so cool. That looks just like a completely empty plastic sleeve, but it's not. This is all thanks to this little plastic sleeve and the little tiny amount of air that's inside it. When this dips down inside the water, it really looks like it just magically disappears. Then when you pull it up, it looks like it just reappears. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to give this away to 1 lucky comment in the comment section so that you can do this at home. So all you need is a little bit of water. It doesn't have to be water from the Nile, but it certainly helps. You can put a picture of an Egyptian god. You can put a playing card in this plastic sleeve. Then all you have to do is dip it down in water, and the refraction of light going through the water and through the plastic sleeve right here makes it look like it's just completely empty. You can actually view this all the way around 360 degrees, even from this side. The magic is in a very thin layer of air that's trapped inside the little plastic pouch. The air turns the inside of the pouch into a kind of mirror when you look at the water at a certain angle. What you're actually seeing is the reflection of the inside of the cup. Scientists call this the principle of total internal reflection. And that is the secret of the magic Nile water of invisibility. Hero of Alexandria was a scientist, inventor, and writer about magic who lived in the Egyptian city of Alexandria in the 2nd century AD. He invented many of the amazing magic tricks that we know today. This one is no different. This.
I want to watch something else, guys. So, watch something else. Let's watch Dentist.
Switch to Sprint Unlimited. Just $24 per month per line for 5 lines. Best deal ever. Get the brand new Dentist Backpack, now available at dentistdaily.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
gentlemen, welcome to Boxing Simulator! Woo!
Wait.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's not much of that going on in boxing. Ow! Hey! What is wrong with you? This game has just the highest density of testosterone in a single Roblox game. People literally beat each other to death and then start lifting weights immediately after. It's just like... They just can't get enough of it. I mean, look at these guys. Wow. This guy's just a madman. Look at him. And he's running right at... Here I am. This disgusting freak of a character.
Let's watch him play Kick the Buddy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Ad Watching Simulator, better known as Kick the Buddy. That's all, my rant is over. It's 20 seconds into the video, I just had to get it out there, but now we can enjoy some Kick the Buddy gameplay. You guys already know my issues, my plethora of issues with this game, but I also know how much you guys like these videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the positives. Positives, like for example, we haven't explored pretty much the last 3 pages of stuff. We already looked a little bit into... Buddy, can you shut up? Okay, you know what? That's it. We gotta take care of him real quick. Buddy, you know what you can do? All right, here, stinking flower. Is this gonna... I wish it would tell you what it does, because now instead we just have to sort of figure it out for ourselves. Oh man, it's so expensive, but okay. All right, buddy. So we got this stinking flower here. I'm just kind of hoping that you'll just be a little quiet while I continue my intro. Sorry, buddy. Oh no. Oh, it like really stinks. It's like deathly how much it stinks. Can I drop him into the flower? He's just coughing. He's not actually dying. I am getting money for this though, which is nice. It says right here that so when he died, I don't know why it showed me an ad there, by the way, because like I've already said, I've paid for a no ads version of the game, so I don't know if that's just like a complete scam. So the way you get money in here, it's like, wait, what? Look, I'm getting money right now. What's this? How does that work? I just got a little bit there. I don't know. For all I know, my webcam might be covering the money, so I'm not even going to focus too much on it, but I guess the way it works is if you're hurting Buddy, your money goes up a little bit, and then whenever he dies, then you get like a little extra boost from it, it seems like. Let's look at some nano weapons. So the alien blaster was one of the lamest things ever, but UFO attack, there's also Buddy bot. Man, we could afford both. But then we wouldn't really be able to afford anything else. We could get the Mars rover. Everything costs gold. Everything costs gold. What does a plasma grenade do?
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've never made a video in a very long time. A very long time. Like a million days a week. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give a like. Let's hit 10 likes. 10 likes. 10 thumbs up. I'm gonna get 100 subscribers soon. Not soon, like a long time. Bye. Bye, everyone.